Okay guys, tonight the MVP3 snowplow is getting a bit of a lighting makeover here. These Nighthawks were a very big improvement over the older style headlights that Western had. But they're still halogen technology. And we're gonna put some LED headlights in this thing. See if we can't improve these lights even more. Everything's going LED these days. I've loved all the LED lights I've put in all my stuff, so we're gonna give it a try on this plow here. I'm pretty excited to give these a try. We got some of their 7S series lights. They always come in a nice box. They have some instructions on how to adjust the bulb there. A little wrench here to loosen the screw to adjust it. And here they are. These are an H13. They are a high-low beam light. So what that means is high and low is in the same bulb. They don't have a separate bulb for high and low. And I'm hoping these fit in the housings of them, the lights. You can see it's enclosed housing. So I hope there's enough room back there. I think there is for the fan room. And you've got these deals here that plug into it. Looks like they're weatherproof connectors. They screw on, and then you've got your connector, your H13 standard connector there. So, okay guys, to gain access into the light to change these bulbs out, there are 3 screws in the back of each one of these lights. There's 2 on this side. There's 1 on this side. Okay guys, once you get this final screw out, you tilt the whole light this way. It's kind of snapped in right here. So you just kind of ease it out there. It's kind of snapped into this deal with 2 little notches right here. So just be aware of that. So now we move on to the headlight, and you just unplug it. There's a tab right here on these H13, and they just unplug like that, and then twist it, pull your bulb out, and I'm going to go get the LED bulb, and we're going to put that right in its place. So there's really no need to have the lights on to do this, guys, because you can't mix up the polarity here. They got the plugs already made up. So you just gotta find where your deals are. And put it in there, tighten it down. You just put it in there, lock it down like that. Now, this has a plug here. Right here, that plugs into this part right here. You can't mix it up because there's a little notch. You can only go one way. Screw that on. And then you've got the plug-in. Goes to the factory plug-in here. This is all plug and play, guys. You order the right bulb. You order the right bulb, everything should be plug and play. So this is ready here. I can probably tuck that in there like that. And we are ready to go here. Okay guys, one concern I have with this conversion is how much the light stuck out past a factory H13 halogen bulb. And you see right there, it's about a 1/2 inch bigger on this end, but there is enough room back here to be able to put the shield back on, and it still has enough room for this fan to move some air around this deal. Now, okay guys, so one other thing you're going to notice about these lights is there's holes all the way around the body here. Now what that's for is adjusting these lights so that they sit in the housing just like this. So you got your LEDs facing left and right in the housing. Now, if it's not adjustable, you can see I've got this installed here, and my LEDs are not facing left and right. They're actually, it's about a 45-degree angle right now. So they're not facing left and right in the housing. What that's going to do is when they face left and right, the light pattern that you get from this housing is going to be just like the halogen pattern. Okay guys, so the best way I found to adjust these headlights is to install them and check your orientation to see if they are left and right. This one is not left and right. Again, it's like a 45-degree angle. So the best way I found to actually adjust these is to, first off, you gotta use the little Allen wrench they gave you and loosen up the bolt, or the little screw, I guess it is. And we're gonna take this out. Okay, so once that little bolt is out, you're gonna notice that this plastic piece that moves, that screws it into the housing. So what you're gonna do is move the hole, line that hole up, and then you're gonna install this. Put it on there like you're gonna install it, and see if you're left and right. And I am left and right. So that means that is where I need the screw to go in. So I'm going to take my screw and I'm going to reinstall it. Try not to drop it because this is a tiny, tiny screw. You ain't got to go crazy. This is a really tiny screw. It's not going to loosen up on you. Just get it snug. And I'm going to reinstall it. And there we go. I'll show you what it's supposed to look like in the housing. Okay, so this is the way you want your LEDs in there. You can see they're facing left and right. Before they were kind of at a 45-degree angle. That's what's really nice about these adjustable LED lights, is you can get them left and right. All the research that I have done, the LEDs, you want them facing left and right in the housing. You don't want them crooked. You don't want them facing up and down. You get your best light pattern when the LEDs are facing left and right. So that's what these both are doing. I'll show you this other side. You can see facing left and right. I just got to button these up, put the back sides back on, and I'm ready to do some test driving. I'm pretty excited to see what these do. The factory halogens were pretty much junk. They look like candles on the road, especially since I've upgraded all my other headlights to LEDs. These are I think they're going to be really nice. So I'm going to button this up and we're going to get out to test these out. Okay guys, first test drive, and I'm noticing a little bit of condensation happening inside the light. Now I just went from the warm shop and I went right out to outside, and it's fairly cool out there. And it's happening on both lights there. The lights don't feel warm. There's no warmth I can feel on the light. So I'm not exactly sure what's happening there. But I'm going to try to do some side-by-side video comparing the halogen and the LED lights to show you guys the difference between the two. Hopefully I can get a side-by-side deal going. I may end up adjusting these downward a little bit because they are quite a bit brighter than the halogen bulbs. So I might adjust these down a little bit. So I'm going to run these lights for a little while, even though I got some condensation happening inside there. And I'll do some tests at different temperatures. Being I just installed them, I'm not really sure what to expect, if this is even going to work out. So I'm going to give these a try for a little while, and I will report back on what's happening, how they're working out. Okay guys, so we finally got some snow. Enough snow to let me continue testing these plow headlights, LED headlights. And after a couple hours of plowing here, this is what I've got. Yeah, you can still see there's ice. Maybe still a little bit of moisture there inside the headlight housing. See, this one's worse. We had some freezing rain and then some snow, so that might be from that. But you know, a couple hours plowing probably should have melted off by now. So you know, those housings are really big too, so it might just be dissipating too much of the heat, and the LED bulbs just don't make the heat like the halogen lights do. So it's not looking good for running an LED headlight in one of these plows, guys. Just looks like there's not going to be enough heat. I've got one more idea I'm going to try, and I'm going to swap out my parking lights. Them are LED and they make no heat. I'm going to swap them back out to the factory bulbs. Those little bulbs actually make quite a bit of heat. So I'm going to give that a try. But yeah, I mean, I love the output of those headlights. I mean, it's, you know, night and day difference being able to see. And being able to see can be the difference between ending up in the ditch and not. So I'm going to try the parking light bulb, and I will report back. Okay guys, I got them swapped over, and one thing I noticed almost before I got the back cover on, as you can see, this one is de-icing. A lot of that ice has turned to water right there. Will that be enough to actually defrost and de-ice the headlight? Them little bulbs put out some heat, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Only time will tell. This one here was the worst one, and yeah, you can see it's starting to melt the ice that was on it. So I'll run this, guys, let you know. I've lost my bright parking lights, but I don't know, we'll see what happens. Okay guys, so it's been a while now and I've been running the regular parking lights and then the LED headlights. Now the regular parking lights, it de-iced the area in front of this bulb, but it really didn't do anything for the headlight. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna put my LEDs back in there because I like the brighter light. And it's, you know, I guess it's not a perfect matchup. But guys, I am going to keep running the LED headlights, even though it might get some ice buildup on the lens. I think that the brighter light and being able to see better is well worth having to stop at a gas station and de-ice the headlights with some washer fluid or something, or get out and scrape them every once in a while. So I guess that's my opinion on it, guys. I'm gonna keep running them and we'll see. I had some ideas of maybe taking like some motorcycle, or not motorcycle, some snowmobile grip heaters and sticking them in there, you know, and maybe tapping into the headlight deal, so when the headlights are on, that heater would turn on. I may try that. Probably not gonna get to that this winter. That might be a next winter deal. That's gonna do it for this video, guys. I've done enough testing with these. Those are the results, and like I said, I'm gonna keep running them. I'll have a link, guys, in the description of where you can get the same bulbs that I got from JDM astar, if you're interested in doing this. So I guess that's gonna do it for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope I helped some people out, and I will see you guys in the next one.